Hi all, Rhonda the Realtor here in San Antonio, Texas. I've been a real estate agent since 1999 in San Antonio, Texas and the surrounding market. I'm in the top 1% of realtors selling San Antonio wide. With that said, anyone can claim that they have real estate experience and knowledge, but just make sure that you're getting your real estate advice from a true expert and someone who has some experience, because this is the biggest investment that you've got in most cases. I sell over 50 homes a year, so this is definitely not my first rodeo. So with that out of the way, I want to say that if you're watching this video, I'm assuming maybe you're going through a divorce, maybe you just finalized a divorce, or you have some questions about selling your home when it comes to divorce legal matters. And I want to say, first of all, I'm sorry that you're going through this. You are not alone. According to the most recent U.S. Census Bureau, 39% of marriages end in divorce. You are not unusual. You're part of a very large group of the population. Divorce also comes with lots of fears of change, fear of what the future holds, co-parenting fears, fear of making a mistake, doing things on your own. Now, I can't fix all these fears for you, but I can help you determine what your goals are and what your options are regarding real estate. Initially, we need to determine what your goals are. Do you have to sell a home because of a divorce decree? Do you want to sell your home just so you can move on emotionally with your life? Is the current home too much of a financial burden for just one person to maintain? Once you've made this determination, then we can kind of move on to the next consideration. Can you sell your home, legally speaking? And I'm going to stop right here and say I am not a lawyer. I cannot give legal advice. I'm a real estate agent, but I can speak to selling real estate through divorce, my own personal experience, and selling homes in Texas for over 20 years. Texas is a community property state, which means a resident is an asset of both parties of the marriage. So both parties have some legal rights regarding real estate. I can't count how many times a seller has said to me, I bought this home before we got married, so I don't need anybody to sign anything to sell it. In most cases here in Texas, that is not a factual statement. If both parties have lived in the property, regardless of how long, they both can have some ownership in the property when it comes to the title of the home, even if they're not a party to the mortgage or the loan, and even if the home is completely paid off. So sometimes, even if you have a divorce decree that says you get to sell the house, that's not enough to give full clear title with a sale of the home. That doesn't mean we can't get past this. It just means that we may need some additional legal documents, like a quitclaim deed to remove someone from title, or have both parties join in on all the signing on the selling paperwork. Next, we need to determine, are both parties willing to sell? A few years ago, I was finishing up a listing appointment with a seller. He had given me all indication in multiple communications that he was single. He pushes back the chair at the end of the appointment and says, "You're hired. How quick can you get this house sold? Because I need to get it sold before my wife gets home from vacation." That's not how it works here, folks. Can't do that. I've sold many divorce sale homes, and I've helped parties move on to the next chapter in their lives. Some were amicable. Some were not at all. I could not even group text or copy people on emails where they could see each other's names, even. But I'm a straight shooter. I feel like I'm good when it comes to communicating with both parties. Both parties need to stay updated on communications and negotiations. If they're going to be signing legal documents, they're going to obligate them to something. And nobody really wants to be in the dark. So I can be the go-between on that, anything that's necessary. Each situation is totally unique, and it's best if we can meet and talk about your particular situation, even if you're not ready to sell the house now, and you're just gathering information. That's always a good idea to gather some information ahead of time. When we meet, I can determine if you need more legal paperwork or point out any potential surprises that might happen during a sale. Now let's talk about those fears again. You can do this. Don't let your fear of the unknown stop you from moving forward. I gotcha. I feel as your realtor that's very important for me to help you through this process step by step. And that includes even telling you if it's not the best time for you to sell your home. I'm extremely honest with my clients, and sometimes it's best that you wait and accomplish a few things first, and other times we can just move forward, right away. I'll help you determine if you need to tackle any specific legal issues that might keep you from selling, or preparation of the home, things like that. I'm not here to pressure you at all, just purely to educate. After we meet, you should have enough information to decide if it's a good time for you to sell now or what the next steps would be for you. So give me a call. We can talk about your specific needs. If you have any questions at all, 210-269-4663, or you can email me at rhowerton@cbharper.com. If this was helpful at all, please give me a like. Give me a little subscribe below, and the little notification bell. That way you won't miss the next real estate update. Have a great day and stay safe out there.